What is going on, guys, and welcome to another FIFA 22 video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a load of coins from the Libertadores SBC that is out, the League One. They're rare cards, but they're really hard to sort of find in the market, and I don't think a lot of people know that there's actually a league for it. I think a lot of people go into the quality and try and look for it there because the Sudamericana is in there. But if you look around, there's actually not a Libertadores player sort of option, like a filter for it. So the reason why it's good is there's just sort of not many people actually looking at these cards. So I am doing this quite late at night, so it's not always the best time, but this is sort of the time I do my videos. But I know this works really well in the day, and it's actually a way that I can make a lot of coins. I don't actually recommend doing the Libertadores SBC. I just don't think the packs are that good, and it can be really expensive if you're buying out now. However, if you want to sort of do the mass bidding in this and then lose some players into it, then you can absolutely do that. I just like to stick with my two leagues during a period of time and then switch it up when I get bored of them, really, and that's kind of how I roll with it. So what you do is you put in about a max price of between 300, 350, 400. So for the sake of the video, I did 400, and you can see here there's a load of cards that are filtering through, and we're just going to place a load of bids on, and at the end we're going to check how much profit we make. Now these are really low, I'm telling you, because I just know this because I do this SBC method quite a lot. I was thinking the Libertadores would be a good sort of league to grind, because obviously there's a load of different cards you can put into it, and obviously them being all rare, it doesn't actually matter who you pick up because you kind of meet the rare requirements. But I've just decided I don't really like the packs, so I've bidded on 50. I did obviously some bids before the video just to sort of see, sort of shorten it down so that I wasn't just bidding the whole time. We'll back out and we'll see what we won and the types of amount of bids that we placed and the profit that we could make from it. Now I've kind of maxed out my watch list now up to 50. It looks like we're winning basically everything. So you can see here, literally, I'm picking them up for 300, 250, 300, 200, 400, 400, 400. Don't bid any more than 400. It's just not worth it, and the profit margins aren't that great. But if you look into it here, like you can look into it and you're literally making so many coins, like 800 coins there is his lowest by now. It's only just gone up, so you could probably list it a little bit higher. But just for the sake of this video and that, I just want to list them kind of just the lowest on the market. But it depends how quickly you want things to sell. So this guy's really good because he's a high rated sort of silver version of the Libertadores card. He's going for 1.4. We bought him for 400 coins. We can literally list him up at about 1.2 and he'll probably sell. Same with this guy, the Argentinian. He's got a bid there, a buy now there of 550. That will go pretty quickly. I'd imagine we could easily get 700 on him. Players kind of just change in this league quite dramatically depending on marquee matchups and things like that. People will start to use them in sort of like footbin or footwiz SBC combinations, and people kind of use them for that. So sometimes you'll be lucky and you'll pick some up and be able to make a lot of coins in them. But you can see the majority here, we're actually making around 400-500 coins. We weren't even looking at the buy nows. So we weren't even comparing prices when we're bidding. We just know that if we're picking up below 400, we're going to make profit on them. And some cards, like I said, are just a lot better than others. And you're kind of laughing here. As you can see, a lot of profit is going to be happening on these cards. And what I tend to do is just do a couple of rounds of this, make my profit, and then go and do a League SBC. Like I showed you in one of the most recent videos, the League SBC video, where I just sort of buy everything as it is from the minor league, because everything in that league is very cheap on buy nows. In leagues such as the MLS, Saudi League, and League MX. And if you're doing a trading method alongside it, like I kept on saying, like this one, then you're going to be laughing in terms of the packs you're going to be able to make for Team of the Year and the profits you're going to make with that. So yeah, I would also check out the other video. So make your profit using this video, and then use my League SBC video that I did a couple of days ago. I think it was yesterday, and how to just buy the players for reasonable prices. One thing I would say on that video is I did buy everything using buy nows. You don't actually need to do that. You can just sort of bid on the players and save yourself even more coins. It's kind of down to you. I just tend to do it by buy nows because they're still relatively cheap, and it just saves me a lot of time doing that rather than bidding. And then when I feel like I'm in the mood for bidding, I'll just probably do this method. Make sure I'm making coins, and it works relatively well. Now even these players here, you're picking them up for 350, you know, so you're selling them for 350, yeah, it's only 50 coins, but it all adds up, and most of these cards actually do go for more than sort of 500-600, if not more. So you're gonna make your coins really well here. Like that guy there, for some reason he's 2k, so we'll try and list him for 1.4. You might get lucky and he might get picked up. Now even like a right winger, which he isn't really needed in the SBC. I don't think there's any sort of wing. There's wingers formations, but there's not like a right wing, left wing ones, I don't think. Or if they are, they're like high rated squads. So you wouldn't think they would sell, but they seem to do really well. So we'll list them. We literally list everything. Now, like I said, you can bid on 50 of these. Put like 11 in your club, and then and then sell the rest. So maybe actually the best way to do that would be to look at all these cards. Look at the ones that are going for the most expensive prices. For some reason, the highest buy now there on him is 7k, which seems a bit crazy to me. I don't think he'll go for that, but I'll put him up for 1900 and hope that he sells. Can always list him later on, which I said. There's no rush with these cards. You can make, you know, really good profits on each card because you're only picking up for 1,000. And yeah, it's a really good method because a lot of people don't see these cards very often in the market because the filter is so weird. Like EA have really helped us in the sense of doing this sort of method. And what I've also found is the lower rated the cards are, the less profit margins there is. I mean, there's some depending on the position, so like left backs would be okay, but you know, things like strikers or things like that, they might go for relatively less. Same with like the CDMs here, like 500, yeah, we're going to make profit on it. We bought it for 250, sell it on for 450, but they aren't as good. So if you can pick them up at higher ratings, it's probably likely that you'll make more profit on them. And I would definitely recommend doing that. But yeah, I think on every card here, without even comparing prices, we're going to make profit on every single card, which is always nice for a video, like just to show that a method is working. So if you implement this, then I reckon you'll do really well. It's also quite a good one to do during lightning rounds that have like rare electrums or things like that. Because they obviously have silvers, which means these cards will be packed. Or if there's times when a lot of people are doing bronze pack method, maybe a new league SBC is coming out, and people need cards for that SBC, then obviously you can pick up a load on bid, probably even cheaper than some of the ones I've done, prices I've picked them up for. He's 600, but I reckon I could get 800 for him because he's a high rated silver and he's Argentinian. So I wouldn't always say do it for the lowest buy now, but it depends how quickly you want your profit, and that's kind of preference based. But yeah, we're doing really well with all these profits we're making. As you can see here, I just completed the MLS SBC before I did this this bidding method, and I'm literally going to make back all the coins that and probably a little bit more on that I spent on it. So we get 3 packs for it, and we only had to invest a short amount of time bidding on these cards and relisting them. You might have to play around with some of the prices. They might not sell straight away, but eventually you'll definitely make your profit back on each card, because it's very unlikely that there will be any that go below the price. Perhaps like these 59 rated cards aren't the best to get, but if you're picking up at low prices like 200 like I have here, you can't really lose, and because he's right back here goes for about 800. So really, really good method, guys. I would definitely recommend you doing so. We've got a couple of sales already in this video just to show that it does work. Okay, one of them's a Sane, but this guy's going for 800. It may take a little while for these to sell on, but they will eventually do so, and you'll make your coins absolutely fine. So guys, hopefully you enjoy this method. Obviously it's not going to be quick instant profit, but you will start to see players as they kind of go along the minutes, they will start to sell. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and please do leave a like and subscribe. Let me know if this method works for you, and let me know if you're picking these up relatively easy. You've got another sale there, so it's really, really good. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace.